Please let's try taking our calls outside instead. Yeah. So if you want to make calls, you can just take it outside. All right. So moving on, we were talking about string properties and methods. So, like I explained earlier, I said something about methods. You can remind me. Good. Methods are like attributes, right? And I said attributes are like additional tags or information given to a particular tag. It's the same thing with methods, right? Now, I said something that your numbers and your string have what? Methods, isn't it? Those two things, they have methods. Numbers and string have methods. Attributes. You understand? So your methods are like attributes. So your numbers and your strings, they both have methods. Now, almost all your data types have methods. So for instance, even your primitive data types, they have methods. Array has its own method. Object has its own method, which now has functions inside of it. So those are what methods. Now, but for now, we are focused on what? String. Additional what task given to what's name? A string. That's your string. That's your string method. Now, we have a lot of them. We have your length, we have your char out, you have your substring, you have your slice, you have the uppercase, lowercase, index of, last index of, replace, replace all, trim, split. You have a lot of them. Now, we are only going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about 5 of them so that we can understand this in detail. We'll talk about length. We'll talk about substring. We'll talk about slice. Okay, we'll talk about 6. We'll talk about to uppercase to lowercase. I put to uppercase and to lowercase as 1. Then we'll talk about what? Split. Again, length, substring, slice, to uppercase and to lowercase, and split. Now, I expect you to go ahead and try and read about the rest. Read about include, and read about trim. This is very important. And replace. Read about all of these things. It's important. So those are the things that I'm expecting you to read on. Now we're going to start with what? Length. Now, basically what length does is what? Is like what? Returns the length of a specific string. I see here. So if I say, let us check the length of 4 right now. What will be the length of 4? 4, right? So it's going to print out what? The length of 4. So now let's check it out. So if we say console.log, right? So we now have what? Full name, sorry, first name. Paul is first name, right? First name dot what? Length. So if you check it out now, what's it going to be to you? Oh, sorry, it's not a function. That's a mistake. First name dot length is supposed to work now. Now, what's it given to you? 4. No, length. Like how many letters do you have before? Yes. Yeah, that's PAUL. That's 4. Similarly, if you have the same thing with what? Last name, you can have what? Console.log. That's 7, right? Last name dot what? Length. So that's what? 7. Now that's exactly what we mean by what? String length. Exactly. String dot length. Do we understand length now? Now the next one isn't this. Yeah? To put length. I don't know. One thing is that everything I'm teaching now, you won't use it once, but you just need to understand the idea of it. You'll use it on projects, of course. You get. Now the next one is what? Your substring. Now, what will your substring do? Now, your substring returns a substring between the specified indices. Now, what am I saying? Substring is saying that, okay, in my full name now, what do you have? For Levites, right? Or let's say you have Levites here. So let's just say Levites, or let's say Levi code, right? So now, this is a what? This This is a string, right? And what's the this of last name? Levy code, right? Isn't it? So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No 9. And why is it 9? Why is it 10? From space. Like I told you that time, if you have 4 and then it's space here, it's no longer 4, it's got 4 space. There's a space. That space is carrying what? One index. Now, what substring is now saying is that what? It wants to take part of this what string and bring it out. So let's now say I only want to what? Write out levy, just levy alone. How will I do it? I need to know the index of what? Levy. How many letters is what? Levy. 4, right? So I'm going to what? Use 4. Now this is how substring works. So you first of all write what? The start index. That is where levy is starting from. Levy starts from where? L, right? Yes. And what is the index of L? 1, Abi. Good. Okay. Levy ends at what? What's the index of Y? 4. Good. Now, this takes me to my next point. In programming, your number doesn't start from 1. It starts from what? 0. So that means the index of L now is what? 0. Index of Y is what? Exactly. Do you understand it now? So if I'm going to use substring of last name, what am I going to do? I'm going to come here and I'm going to say console.log substring string. That's a meaning. That's it. So I'm going to have substring. Let me check the syntax again. Oh, last name dot substring. Sorry, last name dot what? Substring. Yeah, that's actually a string. Now the first index is going to be what? 0. Last index is going to be what? 4. Good. So if you check it out now, you should have what? Sorry, 3, not 4, 3. It's supposed to be 3. So now it's supposed to be 4 rather. 4. Now I'm going to tell you why it is 4. It's actually 3. 0 to 3, right? I'm going to tell you why it is 4. And why is it 4? Now I want to print out levy, right? It's going to say 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, by default, JavaScript removes the third one. So you need to add 4. So that the one that's going to be removed is going to be what? 4. So your 0 to 3 is going to be what? Intact. Do you understand it now? What I'm saying is that if you put 0 to 3, yes, it takes from what? 0 to what? Y. But by default, it is removing the Y because that's the last digit. I don't know why JavaScript does it, but that's why it does. That's what it does. That's what it does, right, brother? So you have what? 0 to what? 4. So 0 to 4 means that it's going to take this space instead and remove the space and what? Print out from what? 0 to what? 3. So similarly, if I want to have codes, same thing. So codes now, what will be the index of codes? No, just codes. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. From here to here is your string now. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's supposed to be 10. Okay, 9. That's 0 to 9 is 10 digits, right? That's 9. So if you want to run code, so you are going to have what? This is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you just have what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and what? 10. Again, you not stop at 9. Why? Because JavaScript will automatically remove the last index. So you're going to what? Go from what? 5 to what? 10. So if you have 5 right here and write what? 10, what's going to happen? You're going to have what? Code. But if you use 9 you wrote, what do you have? Code. Even though the last part is what? 9, it's still not going to what? Take from that 9, just what? Remove it, deduct it. automatically that happens. So you need to what? Add one more by writing what? 10. So you have what? Code. Now this is basically what you mean by what? The array index. Yes. Yes, you need it. So that was recording. Now that's basically one thing about your substring. So your substring is saying you want to what? Create from one string into another. So you're creating, bringing out a string from a string. You understand? The first thing I need to put in place is the what? The first index, then the what? The last index. I hope you understand it. Is it clear to everybody? All right. So the next one I will be going to now is, okay, I think I should talk about slides. So let's talk about slides. Let's do it. Let's talk about uppercase to uppercase. I think you should be able to go home and talk about slides and read on slides yourself. So if you understand substring, it should be easier for you to understand slides. Now, to uppercase, just like the name, converts the string to what? Good. To lowercase, converts it to what? To lowercase. So last name dot what? To uppercase. If I do last name dot to what? To lowercase, what will happen? Everything in what? In Levy code is now what? Ma? What's wrong? Okay. It's supposed to be a function. What did you say? Sorry, ma. Can you see the code substring now? All right. So I'm saying that what we have last name. So if you want to convert this Levy code to uppercase, what will you write? You use your what? Your to lowercase property, lowercase method rather. So right here now I can come and I can say console.log. Okay, let me first of all come here. I can say console.log last name dot what? To uppercase or to lowercase. Then I need to make it a function. So if you check it out now, oh, thank you. So if you check it out now, you have what? Levy codes, everything to what? To lowercase. So local, lowercase. Similarly, if I have what? Console.log last name dot what? To uppercase. Let me use uppercase instead. Okay, let's just do it. So uppercase. And then make it a function. What do you have? You have what? Levy codes. Used to lowercase instead. This lookup is not really important. Good. So if I have last name dot to lowercase, what do you have? Levy codes is what? Small letter. Then to uppercase, capital letter. This is what to lowercase and to uppercase will do for you. Yes, it's mandatory. That's the syntax for lowercase. Everything I'm doing now. Yes, this one. Yes, it has to be there for this. Yes, it doesn't. There's nothing has to be inside. It's just convert. It's a function. So we'll get to functions very soon. Now, everything that I'm saying, right? I don't just want you to take it with levity. Now, okay. So I don't want you to take it to like, oh, this is very, very big because, like I said, this is the basics. If you don't get the basics, you have issues. So you need to understand what it is. Now, what I expect you to do is understand all of this. So we'll stop here. Understand all of these things, right? Understand the basics. Understand what it does. Write it. When you get home, try something else. You understand? Write it again in another way. Like try to do something different with everything you've done. You understand? Because you cannot get it by just doing what we've done in class or by just looking at it. You can't get it. Get it by what? Do what you like I said, what I am teaching is my own experience. What you know is your experience. What you practice will be your own experience. So when you get home today, go ahead, try these things out again. So we're going to stop here for today. In our next class, we'll continue with Boolean. Then we'll move on to other data types like array methods, and a lot of things. So that will be the end of today's class. Any questions so far from what we've talked about today? So I'm also going to still talk about string methods again, because I know a lot of people are, this is hard. It's not hard, trust me. But